Well, I just crunched the numbers, and it's official. After starting conference play just 1-7, Syracuse women's basketball is headed to the ACC tournament. Their 19-point advantage was whittled down, and BC took down SU 76-73 to close the curtain on the Oranges' season.
The water's gotten so clean that it's become a tradition for seniors to jump off the dock and into the water for a swim before they say farewell to the team.
Pretty much nothing went right for Syracuse women's basketball when it played number 11 Duke on Sunday. And that makes sense given the Orange fell 80-49. But if you had to pick one area of the court that the Orange really struggled on, it would be the paint. The Orange tallied a season-low 14 points in the lane, but if you ask head coach Felicia Leggett-Jack why, she'd say the answer is very simple: Butterfingers.
24 goals is no joke, but holding a pretty solid offense to 5 goals is also very good, and Syracuse's defense, which returns a lot from last year, did its part.
SU has won 11 straight over BC dating back to 2018. For context, the top song on the charts at the time was God's Plan by Drake, and Nick Foles had just led the Eagles to a Super Bowl win over the Patriots. So yeah, it's been a while. And while she did start on the bench, eventually she got to stand up, walk over, check into the game, and she dominated. She particularly blamed Syracuse's premier two forwards, Isabel Verjao and Kyra Wood, just not catching the ball. She said they were in position, they did a good job fronting the defender, just couldn't catch the ball, gave it away, so she was very much not happy with that. And Carol Lawson, the head coach of Duke, pointed out that it's not like the Blue Devils tried anything different. They just played their normal style of defense. Three-pointers were simply the difference maker in Syracuse women's basketball's matchup with Stanford. The Cardinal made 7 three-pointers in the first quarter alone, which is more than the Orange had in the entire game. As you can see behind me, Syracuse women's basketball season is coming to a close, but the Orange may have just saved the best for last. All 6 seniors led SU to an 82-57 win over Boston College on Sunday. It was the Orange's largest ACC win of the entire year. The fact that it came on senior night made the Orange's veterans beam with pride.
I think it's bittersweet. I think, thinking about it before, I was thinking I was going to be sad, but honestly, it's just a moment to, celebrate us and celebrate us, most of us being here at the same time when Coach Jack came and forming relationships that'll go lifelong. I would say that it's just a day to feel so loved and appreciated from all fans, from all family members. I just think it's just something that we can all have and hold.
It's about right now. Tomorrow's not promised, and a lot of people can prepare for a future situation. I say let's lock into the moment that we're dealing with and let's really absorb this time and really celebrate them for who they are. Just amazing ladies that had their last bow.
The Orange can enjoy the win for tonight, but the work continues. Syracuse travels down to Greensboro for the ACC tournament, where it actually takes on Boston College again on Wednesday. Those two teams split the season series 1-1. Reporting from the JMA Wireless Dome, I'm Tyler Aiken, Citrus TV. It's almost the best time of the year, March Madness. Welcome into sports. I'm Tyler Aiken. They say March comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb, but for Syracuse men's basketball, the month actually came in like a tiger, a Clemson tiger. SU has been on the outside looking in on most projected NCAA tournament brackets, but the Orange had a chance to capture a big resume-boosting win last night. Syracuse visited Clemson with a quad 1 win on the line, and if that doesn't get you excited, keep in mind that the Tigers have former Orange star Joe Girard on the roster, so there was revenge on the line too. And this game started early, not with Joe Girard, but J.J. Starling of the Orange to put SU on top. But on the other end, there was a quick response from P.J. Hall, the big man for the Tigers, and he actually hit another one right here. He dominated inside as well, finished with 21 first-half points. Now, Syracuse did stay in the game thanks to Quadir Copeland with the spin cycle, but by the end of the half, thanks to JG3 finally showing up, it was a 12-point Clemson lead at the break, and in the second half, the Tigers really started to pull away with it. Joe Girard, again from way downtown, almost maybe even past the Clemson logo, hits a 3. And then another one of the big men, Ian Shefflin, hitting it from the top of the key, 3 after 3 after 3 for the Tigers in half number 2. Hunter getting involved as well from the far wing. And who's going to hit the dagger for the Tigers? Of course, Joe Girard with the and 1-3. Tigers win it. Syracuse got dominated on the inside on top of just threes. Clemson center P.J. Hall, like I said, had 21 points in the first half alone, and by the end of the game, the Tigers tallied 38 points in the paint, hitting over half of their shots in the process. For the Orange, guard Judah Mintz still got his, putting up his 16th 20-point performance of the year. So after the loss, Syracuse dropped from 4th to 6th in the ACC standings, but the Orange could finish anywhere from 5th to 7th based on some other conference games this Saturday. If SU can eke out a top 5 placement, that would be its best ranking in a decade.